A 70-year-old amputee who is homeless is looking to the community for help to get a prosthetic leg. He says the equipment the Ministry of Health is able to provide won't fit his needs because of his complex case. He says his only other option is a prosthetic leg from a U.S. company, and that would cost him tens of thousands of dollars. Annelise Petlock has that story.
I've fallen through the cracks on that. I'm not alone. There are a lot of people that are in dire straits. They need a leg, and it's unaffordable.
Thomas Mohr began living in his truck in Oakville after he lost everything to pay off his father's debt. His father died in 2020, and shortly after, Mohr had a fall and his leg was amputated last year. He now says he needs a prosthetic to go back to work, but there's complications. For most equipment and supplies, Ontario's Assistive Device Program, also known as ADP, covers 75% of the cost, and the remaining 25% the patient will have to pay out of their own pocket.
Well, that may have been true in 2006, and that was the last time that their fee schedule was updated. So what we see within the WARAMPs is that they're covering about anywhere from 20 to 40-ish% of the artificial limb. Because it hasn't been updated, it contains devices that are obsolete and does not have current technology listed.
Mohr was self-employed, so he doesn't have insurance. So not only is it something that he can't afford, he says in order to use the prosthetic that the Ontario Ministry of Health will cover, he would have to get another surgery since his case is complex.
I have what's called a bulbous stump, and where the cut occurred, it's 24 inches in circumference. As it travels up towards the knee, it's 18 inches. Ministry of Health wants me to get a subsequent operation to make my leg conical.
He says the only other suitable option is a prosthetic from Martin Bionics, south of the border, but that would cost around $80,000.
Nothing is covered by the government on that end.
Mohr launched a GoFundMe campaign for $1.5 million to pay for the prosthetic and other expenses that he says aren't covered. CHCH News reached out to the Ministry of Health, but have yet to hear back. Annelise Petlock, CHCH News.